Yep. What's up, people? How y'all doing? It is Friday, March 1st. How could I forget? I'm sitting here having my favorite beer, chilling on a Friday. Got my lumberjack shirt on right now. I'm just chilling. I just took the time to watch the sequestral response from our president, our beloved President Obama. Right off the bat, what I wanted to do is give a shout out to those that it may impact, because it's going to cause a domino effect. It's going to cause one. I've been watching this whole thing play out, and it made me think about a lot of things. For one, March 7th, I will be a year older. I'll be turning 44. I can't believe it. I can't. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for where I am. Because at the end of the day, no matter where you go, real recognizes real. And as you realize that I've been speaking a lot about authenticating your life, purging the things that do not serve you, as well as looking at the areas that may have lack that you can focus on to make your life much, much better. And I'm also a federal employee, and there was a lot of rumbling going on, and I'm a firm believer, before you pass judgment on anything you do, you make sure that you have all the knowledge before you make a decisive decision. Because if you don't, you make yourself a hypocrite. And we don't have the energy or the time to do that. So I really, really believe that this is a time for authenticating the things that we want in our lives. But before we can even do that, you got to be real with you. No one else can do that. No one. No one has that type of power that can persuade a choice. But before you can even have a choice, it must be manifested as a thought. And once it's a thought, it's your actions that become your reality, maybe good or bad. And I feel bad because it's going to cause not only an effect in my community, it's going to have an effect in your community, and just like a domino being tilted, it's going to affect the world. And a lot of it boils down to personal agenda and ego. And it's funny because that word, that three-letter word, ego, does so much damage if it's not controlled. You gotta understand something. When you allow your pride and your ego to direct your steps, you never get what you truly want. You're always off the mark, and you spend more time on a defensive stance or a repair stance because you didn't allow yourself to make sound decisions. For some of us, you remember when maybe your grandmother or someone of significance may have used this parable? Well, if you took 5 seconds of your time to think about the things you do before you do them, you wouldn't have the outcome that you have now. So many times we allow knee-jerk responses, or we 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 allow our emotions to be worn on our sleeves. Little do we know that we're being bamboozled, because someone will take advantage of that vulnerability and manipulate it. And by the time that you see it, something then occurred that you didn't like. Now you got to pick your face up, dust your emotions off, because you didn't see what was being sold. You didn't see what was being pushed under you, right under your nose, but because your pride and your ego said, hey, I think it's best that I take a defensive stance than having a clear stance before I make a decision or on action. People, we don't have time. We don't have time for that. As I've been trying to convey this to you, it takes 100% effort to just navigate your life. 100%. Your biggest life lesson is going to be mastering your personal time. So this goes back to what you find as priority or dominion in your life. If you're not the shepherd of your flock or of your life, they go stray wherever. You have no control. And really, you're at the mercy of that wolf that is waiting for you to slip. You can't do that, man. You can't. You can't. But when you start loving yourself, truly loving yourself, you're going to slow your roll. You're going to think before you speak. You're going to take a second to make a conscious decision on what is beneficial in your life, even if it means it's unpopular. Think about it. You're thinking, you said, well, Gerald, where is this all coming from? Where is this all being spawned from? I'm going to tell you why. See, your environment, from the time you wake up with your your smartphones, your TV, and from the time you step outside your door, you're being bombarded by influence. But where is that influence coming from? Or better yet, what are you willing to receive? You're going to receive the things that have priority in your life. So you got to take that time to look at what is important to you. Haven't you noticed when you actually take time for yourself, not only do you have clarity in everything you do, but you also spawn a peace within yourself. You're in flow, you're within balance. But when you don't take that time to turn around and reinvest in yourself, you miss out on what you're supposed to have. The blessings that you are literally right there in your face, but because you allow distractions to impact your life, your reality. Now you got to remember, everything around you is an extension of your life. You know that parable? They say you can look at a person's vehicle, and if their vehicle is dirty on the inside, 9 times out of 10, their home is also a replica of that vehicle, because that shows an imbalance. That shows there's an area that needs focus. Now, yes, many times we got things going on, we juggle, we're constantly juggling things to get things done. We have a timeline we're trying to make, but ultimately we try to make everybody happy. Now, here's the problem with that. If it takes 100% effort just to navigate your life, well, part of that 100% is focused on outside of you. Listen, it is nothing wrong with being selfless and focusing within yourself, because whatever you're trying to cultivate within yourself will be resonated by your reality. Remember, everything comes full circle. So, unfortunately, like some people, they want to dance on the razor blade, so to speak, and then when they slip and get cut, they want to play victim. No, you don't do that. What you do is you be that person that is not the savior, but is the soldier. Because you're going to persevere through anything. So with everything going on, every day I give thanks that, for one, I'm alive. Every day that I don't have any distraction, I'm at peace. But at the end of the day, what is right is right. What is wrong is wrong. There is no gray area between black and white. So stop taking shorts on your life. Stop doing that. As I've explained, if you got to fall back, fall back. Because guess what? When you fall back, everything that was out of whack will become in line. And the things that you're not supposed to have or don't deserve you will fall off. You deserve that. You deserve it. So on a lighter note, I know you guys are like, man, what are you doing with your hair? I decided to take my cornrows out this week. I'm still learning, and big ups to any woman out there that has the long hair, or just, I gained a big respect on what it takes just to maintain your crown. Because I'm going to tell you, it has tested my patience. I'm the type of person that I got to have things. I like going to the barbershop and keeping myself on point, because y'all know, ladies, y'all don't want no busted looking dude around you. But even if he's busted on the outside, if he's got his stuff together in the inside, that don't matter. That's just nothing. That ain't nothing. Because his personality will shine even more. So don't get caught up in the materialistic, because that ain't nothing but an illusion. Oh, you want to wake up now, huh? Yeah, see. I put the video on, he fell asleep. So, the moral of the story is this, y'all. Everything that we about to go through is basically about ego, pride, authentication of self. Don't get caught up in the ill material. Don't get caught up on that. I tell everybody, to be wealthy, you gotta think like you're broke. Let that dollar work for you. You'd be surprised what you can do with it. But on a different note, start investing in your spirit. Start investing within you. The first thing that you're going to see is the people that truly want to be in your life. They're going to grow too, because they already know what is required. And the ones that don't, they're going to pull a Houdini on you. Oh yeah, they're going to dip. But that's okay. Don't trip on that. Because if it's divinely meant, you want everybody to be the best representative They can be. So don't be surprised. You may see him again. And if it's divinely willed, you will. Well, I'm over my time, y'all. Feel free to drop me a line. As I mentioned before, you can find me on Facebook, inbox me here. But more importantly, my heart goes out to those we about to jump through a hula hoop, y'all. Show your strength through this. And it might be a blessing what's going on. Because I'm going to tell you what, you're going to see a lot of people that were balling on a budget, they're going to go MIA. You're going to watch. You're going to start seeing it. You're going to see it in your entertainment. You're going to see it in your retail. You're going to see it around. People, watch this. Watch how on Monday, how the traffic is affected. People are going to be slowing down because they ain't going to be burning gas. And that's what you need to do with your life and your heart. Save what's good for you, within you, so it can last longer and be reciprocated. Okay? Well, you know God's praying for you. You know I'm on your side. Hit me up whenever you can. I would love to hear from you. In the interim, be blessed. Bye, y'all.